I look at the world through a king's eyes.
King Malachi.
Go boys in too much.
Zayd, what up?
Take off.
I wanna be Tupac status.
What's happening, planet Earth? My name is King Malachi. It's a blessing to be here right now. We're a part of this history right now. This Tupac, All Eyes on Me, the legend, one of the greatest of all time. We're here to commemorate his life, celebrate his life, you know what I'm saying, with the mixtape and the movie. This is the official mixtape, co-signed by Noble and Edie, you understand what I'm saying? Real outlaws who really ran with Pac for real. You understand? The real Pac family. I've been rocking with Pac family or the Outlaws, doing records with them since '04. So this ain't no, I just jumped on the wave trying to ride a wave with this family. We got videos together. Go on YouTube. Check out Fork in the Road. Check out Welcome to Real Life. You know what I'm saying? Check out Grimy World. All them records like that, man. You'll see that family presence. You know what I mean? But hey, what's happening? Definitely follow me on Instagram at The King Malachi. That's TheKingMalachi, man. Love y'all for real.
All Eyes on Me, new mixtape put together by me and my big brother King Malachi, man. And that thing is really not a CD. It's really not even music. Really, it's a moment in time. Really, it's a moment of history. When you pick up that CD and you put it in, you recognizing the historical moment. You know what I'm saying? It's called All Eyes on Me, and we did that because we was a part of the movie. We was in the movie. You know what I'm saying? We got a call from my big homie Young Noble, like, come get in this movie. Don't try out. Just come. You got a part. And so that's what happened. Me and my brother Malachi, because we've been loyal to this movement for a long time. And so that's why we get calls like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? The creators looking out for us in certain ways. And the big homies too, so that's what happened. And so we just showed up, and when we got there, it was a family event. The movie was a family event, you know what I mean? So that's what's so beautiful about this movie. That's really what separates this movie from any other movie that you could ever even think of, because everybody on the set was my niggas, like people I knew. Like, we doing a movie together, so $40 million shit for the first time together, you know what I'm saying? So it was a different kind of atmosphere that I don't think any actor on the level of a Denzel Washington could appreciate, because Denzel Washington not going to do no movies with his cousin and his homeboy, his director, and his other homeboy is the other nigga that's acting. And so that's what it was like. It was like people I knew acting with us, doing shit like that. And it was just a great time, you know what I'm saying? We played prisoners, you know what I'm saying, which is ironic as fuck. We played prisoners in jail with Pac. And so we played the dudes that was witnessing him, so we had to show people what his experience was like coming into jail as a criminal for a long period of time. So, you know, we had scenes where we had to, you know, act out certain shit. Certain people supported him. Certain people was on the Biggie side where they hated him. You know what I mean? So you had all those elements in jail that Pac was dealing with. And so, yeah, man, I seen the movie for the first time yesterday, and that shit is fucking crazy. It's like a, it's a historical. I mean, of course it's history because it happened in the past, but it's like a historical, I don't know how to put it, but it's something that I feel like can be put in time and talked about and expounded upon and talked about over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got something to say about Tupac anyway without a movie. So this is just gonna push his legacy. You know what I'm saying? This is like gas to the fuel tank of Tupac's legacy right now. And you know, we've been still talking about it 20 years later, right? And you've been dead, so this is gonna make it last at the very least another 50. You know what I'm saying? And I know people like me and my other homies, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother Nayo, my brother Malachi. We come from the same, like my other brothers in the New African People's Organization. We come from that same foundation. So just because we here and we still doing music and we still out here, you know, being creative, that's gonna make the movement last even that much longer, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, if you know about our organization, we believe in something called the protracted struggle, and that's a struggle that happens over generations. So even when somebody died, like how Pac died, the shit don't stop. And you see that shit evident right now. Pac's spirit is alive and well. He's still being talked about, people still playing his songs, people are still going to see his movies, and going to see a movie about him, you know what I mean? And that's what's up, man. So I'm just honored to be a part of it. I love it because it's something that nobody can ever take away from me. On some selfish shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm always be able to look at that screen and be like, yo, I was a part of the Tupac movie, the first one, that everybody hated on. That took 20 years to come out. I was a part of that shit. And ain't nothing you can say about that shit. You can say some shit, but that shit don't even matter to me, real shit. So that's what it is, man. All Eyes on Me, the mixtape, man. Go download it. It's on outlawsmedia.net. It's on o-4-l.com. holla at me, Outlaw RBG on Instagram, Outlaw RBG on Instagram, official All Eyes on Me mixtape on Instagram. And Google the boy, man. Google Malachi, man. Google my whole movement, New African People's Organization, all that. Mutulu Shakur, Google Mutulu Shakur, man. Mutulu is welcome here, man. And I really feel like that's why he's still in jail, because of this movement. And a lot of people feel like on some conspiracy theorist shit that Afeni died on some crazy shit as it related to this movie. So when you talk about the importance of this movie, and you talk about the people that's related to this movie, that's around this movie, that, you know, are directly in connection with this movie, they some real people that have real potential to change our situation as a people, like Afeni Shakur and Mutulu Shakur and Tupac Shakur. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's important that everybody go see this movie, and it's important that, you know, we use this movie as a platform to talk about the living. And Mutulu was still living, you know what I mean? So we lost a lot, but we still got Mutulu here. And so right now, I feel like my personal plight in this movie is using it as a platform to talk about Mutulu, because, for lack of a better term, whatever phrase, he's all we got left, you know what I mean, as far as the Shakur legacy, as far as what the public knows. So that's what this is about right now. This movie is about Mutulu, you know what I'm saying? And we need a Mutulu movie too, man. So, yeah, just putting that energy out there.
King Malachi.
Go boys in 2 months.
Zayd, what up?
Take off.
I wanna be Tupac status.
I look at the world through a king's eyes.